Keep your left arm straight. It's advice you hear echoing across all the driving ranges and golf courses in the world. But is it a must or is it a myth? That's what we're going to discuss in today's lesson. Keep your left arm straight. How important is that? Well, when you think about it, as you set up to the ball here, you set up with a perfectly straight left arm. So by all means, we want to make sure that we come back to where we started with a straight left arm. Otherwise, if we come back bent, we're going to be above the ball and we're going to top it or thin it. Remember, your arm is like an extension of the golf club, so you don't want to be hitting the ball with a broken club shaft. Now, why does the left arm bend though? For a lot of players, it's going to bend more at the top of the swing. And I've actually seen some very good players, Jack Nicklaus, one of them, a picture of him with his arm bent a little bit. However, if you get it back to straight at impact, it's not such a bad thing, other than you've got kind of a change in your radius going on, and that can add a lot of inconsistency for a lot of players. So we're better off keeping that distance between our wrist and our chest the same throughout the swing and not having that change occurring too much. That also gives us a bigger, wider arc, which is going to generate a lot more force than a narrow arc like this. But why does the left arm bend? Why does it fold for a lot of players? Well, one of the main causes is flexibility. A lot of players get about this far back in their swing and they don't have the flexibility to turn anymore, so they simply collapse the arms thinking that they've got to get the club up to a certain height. What I tell those players, obviously, first of all, is get on a stretching routine and try to get more flexible. But if you can't, turn as far as you can, and if this is as far as your golf swing goes, that's fine. A full swing is not the same for everybody. But another culprit is the right arm. What we find is that right arm pulls in or collapses or overfolds, and that forces the left arm to bend. It's not common for your left arm just to fold by itself. Usually has that force from your right arm collapsing in. So a very good thing for you to try today is simply try to keep your right arm a little bit more extended. I try to feel like it's at about a 120-degree angle rather than even letting it get to a 90-degree angle. So if you can keep it out here, you can rest assured that left arm is going to maintain its extension and you're going to come back to impact the same way you started. So here's how it's done. We're going to set up here. Got a good setup position, left arm's fully extended. We're going to go back a couple of times. Try to feel a wide right arm there and a straight left arm. Going to turn only as far as we're comfortable turning. Do that a couple times and we're going to go ahead and give it a shot. It's simple and it works. And if you have an idea for a lesson, please submit it in the Ask Maria section on mygolfinstructor.com.